So good morning there, YouTubes. I thought I would make a video today just to say a couple of things, maybe by way of housekeeping for the book group. First off, I do have Escape from Evil here at home. I brought it home from my office, and I guess I am going to start uploading a couple of videos on Escape from Evil, especially um, talking about some of the ways that evil comes from people both denying their own death and fleeing for meaning into group identifications. And so I think we're already starting, we sort of have the context for us all around us right now to get at some of that. So it might be maybe the time to talk about Becker. Another related thing or sort of side comment on this is I'm very, very excited. It's hard for me to keep my excitement in bay. I just got in the mail and it's not really out yet, so it's going to be available. I'm probably going to be shooting a promo video and I would like to get people sort of excited about it. But my most recent edited book here, this is called Valuation and Media Ecology, and it's called Ethics, Morals, and Laws. And it's getting great reviews. It's has some really senior distinguished scholars. I'll see if I can, either in this video or in the video that promotes it, give some information about those folks. And it really is an exciting book to be part of. I'm very proud of it. I'm thrilled. I can't wait till it becomes available on Amazon and people can get it, and maybe some of the dialogue can go about that. I think what I want to do today in terms of some of the concerns that are going on is about all the, I think we all know what I'm talking about the concerns that are being addressed today. I'm going to really come at it a different way. And it's something that I've talked about in earlier videos, and I do have one that's in my best of favorites. It's in a playlist. I would encourage people to check that out. But it's on dreamless sleep. I think what I would like to do is just take a couple of minutes to really ask people about what it means to be a dreamless sleeper, right? Like, I mean, I just woke up this morning. I guess many of us, we went to bed last night. We wake up this morning. When I woke up and I remembered, you could say, who I am. I went, oh, that's right, I have this project or that project, and this is going on in the world, and that's going on in the world, and I'm showering, and I'm just basically waking up, and you come to find yourself within a sort of life script and a narrative and a sense of identity that is symbolic, social, it's historical, and that's so different than who I was during the vegetative state of dreamless sleep. I think that as much as I am over here and you're over there, and as much as there are different cultural identifications, and there's different religions or non religions, and there's different sexes, there are different ages, different languages, different cultures. There's all these differences, and those can be real points of how we are different, of how I am not you. But if we all want to be honest with ourselves, each of us can look at the other and say, you know what? I too am a dreamless sleeper. I too recess every night from all worldly concerns and I become vegetative. I lose all distinctions, all differentiations. I become not one with everything, I just become just dissolved, recessed. And it's in emerging that I wake back up and come to myself. And unfortunately, I think for many of us, we cover over the who that we are while we dreamlessly sleep. We think of ourselves as only who we are in our awake lives. But it's like our awake lives are just a partial moment of the whole of who we are. Awakeness is a periodic achievement, it's momentary. Too many people think that that is the sole or the primary or the only source of their identity, is the thoughtful, conscious, waking one of their awake lives. And there's some sense in which that's true. I can't really do much with the self that is the dreamless sleeping self, but it can become a fundamental aspect of my self understanding. I can learn to look at others, look at myself, and to understand the larger world as one of periodic differences of merger and division, of coming out and feeling myself separate, and then of recessing back to a common earth. I think the more that people can recover their roots in the vegetative ground of the earth and come to terms with the fact that despite all of our cultural differences, despite all of the beliefs, we are beings of this world. We night by night return to the earth, and it's something that is a core to who we are. If people could find that as the common basis of all of our humanity, you begin your life as a sleeping being, and you will return in old age to largely a sleeping being. When you're sick, you are largely a sleeping being, and night by night you are a sleeping being. We are dreamless sleepers who momentarily and periodically awake and then identify ourselves with the awakeness. It's really, really tragic. We need larger, more grand, more comprehensive understandings of ourselves. Okay, thanks.